Okay. Alright, I have to take these off right now for the video, okay? Thanks. Hello, welcome to the channel that is Jodie Mermaid. Today we're going to be doing a grounded tour of all my bases, so that when you guys ask on Twitch, okay, can I see your base? I'm going to send you to this link right here, okay? So, from the starting area, this is where you start in the game. My first base that I made back when the game first came out is right here. Obviously it's evolved and it's changed, and I'll try and find some old clips from when I first started, but basically this is what it is now. This used to be the main base, but we have a new base. I think there's about 5 bases in total. This is the very front entrance, but there's sort of like a garden area around the base. So you've got the water bucks, your growing areas, trampoline for easy access, a back door here. And as you can see, the lasers over there, which is your very first thing to do in the game, like your very first story thing. And then you go in here, this is underneath the base. So there are literally doors everywhere in and out. I like the idea that it's a lot of like secret passageways and stuff, like a real castle. And lots of entrances in as well. So all the jerky wrecks are out here. We have been recently attacked, so I do need to rebuild. More garden area here and another way in. But yeah, this is like the main entrance that we use. Through here we have a little pet area. We don't keep pets very well in this channel. They seem to always die. Yeah, we're just gonna, you know, ignore the tombstones. But yeah, we have a fake weevil. This is actually a weevil trap. So if you do come out of here, we do put mushrooms in here, and we seem to get a lot of weevils in this area. There's one here, we just have a little snack there, thank you very much. So yeah, we have a little pet area. I'd say pet cemetery, but really it's going to be a pet area one day, but we just can't seem to look after pets. So yeah, this is like the garden, and then the main entrance is here. When you come through here, we're in the process. Oh, I can make this. I need a weed stem, but yeah, little oven, little table for dumping stuff, another little chest here. This is a little seating area, smoothie station and food. If you go down here, we have a little collection of all of our things that we've been killing and tried to showcase it a little bit. And then under here is the ovens and sort of like all the resources that we need to create stuff. You've got the grinders and the glue mashers and the spinners over here. It's almost like the garage, you know. So yeah, there's the first level, second level, well, the ground floor, first level. Then you come up here, and again, like a castle, you can go on the outside and have a look around. We have a little tower here that takes you to a zip line and a massive tower. But I like the idea of it being like open planned and almost like I went on holiday once to Thailand, and the airport was all like open everywhere, like there was massive windows and the roof opened, and I kind of got inspired by that. So this is what we created. So yeah, so from the main entrance coming up here, this is sort of like our storage system, crafting table, and then a little smithing station here. Out in this area is our armory and water station as well. Another crafting station in case someone's using this one. We have two. This was my chest originally, and my friend Smex, who I created the server with. His chest is here, and we both have dummies here. Little baskets and a bridge that takes you to the land of Further. And then you've got one more station up here, up the stairs, and there's a bed where we sleep, more water, and another chest, and another bridge that takes you to the Further. So yeah, the little tower goes up to a zip line. You come from the zip line, you don't go from the zip line. So if you want to use this tower, you do have to walk there. We should really make that bigger, but the idea is to probably make this base one day all mushroom bricks. So that should be fun. It would be good. But yeah, this is the very first base, basically. Now, the second base we made is the lake house build. So we're just going to take this bridge. I made this bridge because I was scared to walk across the map. And I know that the game is designed for that, but when you want to just build, it's just easier to build across the map so that you don't get stressed, you don't get hurt. I mean, this was before mosquitoes were made, so, you know, I didn't have a problem with those. I don't really have problems with them as much on these bridges. But yeah, the idea was to just make easy access to go across to the lake, because the lake was like a new area. And also, as you know, there are a lot of resources by this tree. A lot of acorn pieces and sap and things like that that you need, and grubs and things. So the idea was to just build straight there. I did make a stop-off point because I was finding it difficult to get the grass stems up here. So we made a little stop-off point here. So we would sleep here for the night, go down there, get more resources, and then continue to build. So this is just like a giant square. This doesn't actually go anywhere. This idea was to cut all the way across to go over to the table. But unfortunately, the mosquitoes were very, very stressed, and I wasn't able to do that. So yeah, so this bridge is taking us to the second base that we built, which is the lake house. It's a little bit overgrown here. Again, this was before zip lines were made. I have been playing the game since day one, so some things are a little bit outdated, and you know, but I do prefer the bridge. You can always jump off if you do see something that you want. I just did really enjoy making it. This is the lake house. So this was purely designed to explore the lake. So when the lake DLC did come out, we wanted to build something so we could collect the resources. So the idea for this was, it was supposed to feel like summer camp, you know, like the outdoorsy camping area. This is your food, water, garden. This here did actually have grass stem pallets and weed stem pallets here, but we changed that. Here you go down to the docking area, and basically this is the support. But the idea was, again, to be able to jump in and out of the pond. So if you are in a pond and you're exploring, the idea was to come up and just simply jump your way out. And then you could go and rest up for the night or get food or whatever you needed. So yeah, the idea was sort of like a lake house, summer camp kind of feel. I really like the design of this one. It's really cute. We did have a spinning web here, but we used it for other things, so a lot of things are missing. Obviously, we've got an oven here. We didn't have that before. That's new. We've got a little seating area here. little dummy. This is one of my favourite designs. We built the staircase going up here, but behind and under the staircase is a little crafting station. It was like hidden. Little area here for chests. And then if you come out here, this is the sort of like, you know, the little decking area, I suppose. This bridge takes you all the way to the lab that's actually in here. Well, field station, not lab. So that was really fun to build. Just a nice way of analysing lab things straight away. So this is the downstairs, and then I'm going to take you upstairs. And again, this is a little balcony area just for sitting and roasting. And then this is like a cabin feel, so little bunk beds next to each other. I wonder what's in this chest. Oh, koi carp stuff. So mostly fish and stuff here. But you'll find that there's something always missing at every base. Because I build one and then I'm like, oh, I'll build another one. So that's the second base, the lake house. The third one is in the bush build, so I'm going to take you over there now. This is the third base we made because we realised that we needed berry leather, and berry leather was kind of difficult to get hold of and difficult to find. So we created this pathway to it so that we could kind of go in and out. So I'd like to say like each base is inspired by different things. Sometimes I just make them and just think, yeah, that will do. Me and Smex both built these, and then we introduced Saint 6, who is also another streamer, and Elite Jolly 15, who is also a streamer, and us four together have built this server together. So it belongs to all of us. So each build has got a little bit of personality from everyone. So I would say like the main base is me and Smex. The lake house is more Smex, to be honest. That was mostly him designing it, and we kind of come up with the idea of like, I always wanted to go to summer camp and never got to experience that, so we really created that in the grounded server. Again, we got a bridge that just takes you to places, and you know, we did explore for the first couple of months like everywhere, and then we sort of got a bit familiar of where we could build and where we felt comfortable building. The bridges did take a long time, but I do feel like they're worth it. I seem to get lost a lot in Grounded, to be honest. My spatial awareness is not great. Oh, hi, Spideys. So again, like bombardiers here, super useful, like with the boiling glands that you get from them. So straight away when I saw this area, I was like, I want to build here. They seem really cool. Again, another thing that's not finished. Now this build was more me and Saint and Smex, to be honest, and the idea for this was I wanted it to feel like a jungle, and I was really inspired by Swiss Family Robinson, the film. Seen that film, you know that they build this amazing house in the jungle, and it's all like above ground, and they use parts of ships to like create it, and it's just absolutely stunning. I loved building this bridge. I want this bridge to be like every bridge I've made, I want it to look like this, but it just takes so long with the weird stems and stuff until they come up with an idea that you can like haul stems using beetle, like ox beetles. Just saying to the developers of Grounded, that would be really great. And then, you know, you could fuel them and stuff, and it'd be amazing. You could haul stuff. Although I'd be really mad if someone started playing and they got that, because I'd be like, I never got that. But yeah, this is a front entrance, so it's really chilled. We all have our own chairs. So obviously, Sir Saint 6, me and Smex created this one, so there's only 3 chairs. Creating sap here. And you come up here and straight away you get a field station, which is really nice to have incorporated in your bases. I've seen a lot of this design now being used all over across the Grounded community, and it's so useful, just analysing absolutely everything. Back then there wasn't any of these survey beacon things, so these are really useful now as well. So yeah, this is just like a sitting area field station. So if you go down here, this is like our crafting area. Again, not finished, but we're getting there. We have grass stems, weed stems, little spinning web here, a little chest, little crafting area just to gather resources. And then there's two way up. You can go on this bridge or up here. So to the right is our food station and water station. So we have a jerky rack, water. Water seemed to be really difficult in the beginning of the game. Mixture of things here. I do have a little snack here that I can leave here. I always try and bring food over here because this area is kind of difficult to get food.
This is probably what bottled water is.
And then here is our little bed area here. And got mannequins and just put my little hat on there. Oh, I took a screenshot.
Better safe than sorry.
Got mannequins up there and a basket each. And then up here is going to be eventually a armory. So we're going to have all the mannequins with all the different armor sets on. We just don't really come over here that much now that the updates come out. We just don't spend a lot of time over here. And then this obviously is the stem that you take, and you can go and explore further into where you would do like the brood mother. So when the brood mother came out, we really focused a lot of time in this area. So we created this little build around this one branch because this is the branch that you take. And then I did start building stairs to go up to it, but you can just jump, so it's not really, you know, a big deal. So that was really good for the brood mother update. Really, really useful. And obviously you need to do the labs over here and stuff. So I try and build like where we need to. But yeah, that was base 3. Base 4. Where is base 4? Base 4 is in... I know where base 4 is. It's hard to do them in order because I always forget like what order I did them in. Base 4 is actually when you could find charcoal, but that area wasn't built yet. So I built a base next to the sandpit. I wanted to build in the sandpit, and I mean I do have a base in the sandpit, but it's not really a base. It's more of like a pit stop, I would say. It's just a bed. I built it under the large blue Duplo or Lego block, and I just put mushroom walls there and a bed, so I don't really see the point in showing you that because there's not really much to see. I don't like the sandbox. I hate it. It's literally like my worst enemy. But I wanted to build around that area, and when I found that you could find charcoal there, this was before there was anything there really. There was just 2 pieces. I think you could only get enough pieces to make an oven. It was the first oven. It wasn't even the cooking area. So we made over there, and that is base 4. And we spent so much time in that area. It was insane. So let me take you there now. We actually built a bridge over there, and then we decided later on to do a zip line. So I should be able to take a zip line to that base. Base 4 was me, Smex, Geordie and Saint. Geordie had a lot of input on this base. So it's constructed really well, and it's very like practical. And it looks very homely as well, and it was our main base for a couple of months actually, because then the new area came out where you could actually farm things there, so we were there for quite a long time. So I made this when the update actually came out, the whole update, when the game was fully released. I made this tower, but the way to get there before was actually this bridge.
Let's see what we can find.
And you took the bridge all the way over there up to the picnic table. And obviously then you go to the sandbox. So we're not going to go that way. We're going to go the new way. So there's a zip line there. There's a zip line coming from there. You can get a zip line from here, from the table, and the zip line from the other tower. So this area is quite useful. So we're going to go up this tower now and go to our 4th build. And here we are at base 4. Yeah, this was basically an extension of the picnic table. I wanted to go from the picnic table over to the other side where the new area was to do the Termite King. So the idea was to build a stop-off point and then continue to keep going over there. And then we started actually building and really enjoyed it. So we go all the way down here, and this is our storage area. Dump chair, smithing station, all the things that you need to craft things. We decided to make this smoothie station, which was really fun. So each basket contains the resources that you need for those smoothies. So you've got the base, first aid, jerky food, and then up here is liquid rage and fuzz on the rocks, which we found we were using the most. And then over here we got our spinning webs. We did have the spinning webs under here. I like building things under the stairs. I just think they look really nice. And then if you notice, like when you go past the bedroom, so you can go straight to bed or you can continue down. 2 beds here, and then here we all have a chest each. We have Elite Geordie, Sir86, Jodie Mermaid, and So Smexy. So Smexy doesn't stream, but hopefully one day he will. But he is always on this server with me. So us 4 have this space together to share. We've got jerky racks, cooking station, fire pit here. This was our main base for a really long time. And then there's a front door here, a little chair here, sorry, and then like a little bridge that goes downstairs into this area so that you can go and get your charcoal pieces. You know, which can be difficult, especially when you haven't built in this area. So it was really nice to build in this area, actually. And then here, this was designed by me and Sir86. This was Sir86's idea of creating a nice area to put your pallets and stuff, so it looks like a shed almost. And we put like the lights in there, and it just looks so clean looking. It looks so nice. Absolutely love it. It's so cool, and it just looks really nice. Like it is really part of the game.
Hope this is enough to keep me safe.
There we go. You can see it without my light on it. It just looks amazing. And then here we have our water box and water station again, because in this area it is a bit difficult to find water and things. And then this goes down here. These little stairs here. Oh, it's really dark now, so I think I might sleep if I can and show you the rest. Sorry, I had to wait for it to get a little bit lighter. It was a bit difficult to see. So yeah, this is like the little shed that Sir86 created. It's really nice. And then the water, because I don't think you could see this in the dark. It's a little bit difficult. I made a shroom house. It was supposed to be like a conservatory, but we realised actually it looks like a little shroom house. So we've got fertiliser mushrooms and the mushrooms growing. We also have some pets. Well, we did have pets, but we didn't come on grounded for like a week and then they died. Whoops. So yeah. Then this is like the little bridge that goes down here. This is where we got most of the resources to build this base with. Yeah, creating that tower took a long time. Like, oh my goodness. Sorry, what is this? There's a patch of dirt. This is weird. Do y'all see that? That's so weird. What the hell? It's like a little bridge. That's so weird. Random. It runs all the way through as well. Bizarre. But yeah, we made a little battleground here. This is where the mixer was. So we created like a little post over there, and then we did a waft thing here. It's a bit of a weird area. The spiders seem to go up there. So it was a bit weird, but it was good for crafting things like silk rope and stuff. And then we got the little pebble turret here, so that was pretty fun. So yeah, this is base 4. It's a little bit secluded. It's a little bit tricky to get food in this area, but I mean, you do have the picnic table and all of down here, and then it takes you straight to the sandbox. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty cool area to explore, really. And then I'll take you to base number 5. So I will take you now to base number 5. This zip line does take you back to base number 1, which is over there. But yeah, I think it's this zip line here. Yeah.
Don't look down! Don't look down!
Over to base 5. Here we go.
A few moments later.
It's cool to go over the lake. Oh, we actually did build another base, which would have been base 5. No, 6 actually. But unfortunately they put the castle on top of it. We actually built a castle. And it was massive, and it was me, Geordie and Sane, and it took us forever to build, but unfortunately they built on top of it. You can still see the remains of it. I could probably show you it, but it was inspired by Hogwarts. But yeah, they built on top of it, which was really sad, but we shouldn't have built there anyway, so it's base number 5.
I mean, this is
a tiny little treehouse build. You got a bed, a little chair, little cooking area, chest, and the little balcony. This was me and Sir Saint 6 that made this one. This is built on top of the birdhouse by the lake. You can see here where base number 6 would have been, so you can still see remains down there. Basically, we built 4 little houses, and they were the Hogwarts houses. So there was a little house for, you can see the tip of it. It was supposed to be like Hagrid's hut. And there was one for Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. And then as you walked along, there was a massive tower. And it was a huge castle bridge. And it was literally massive. And then they put this giant thing on top, which was kind of sad. You can still see, like, in the little corner here. I'll try and find some footage of it because it was really fun to build it, but I don't know if there is any footage, but if there is, I'll put it in now. Get to the castle. And the castle is not finished because we only built this about 2 weeks ago. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the inside, and it was gonna be pretty cool. This was going to be pretty amazing, but unfortunately we built it behind the under construction area. So we thought it was kind of a cool area because it was on a lake, so it really did get the feel of a castle, like a Motte and Bailey castle. But yeah, this here is in like the upper pond area, so I don't know what they're going to build here, but they're going to build something, which is kind of sad. But I'm also excited of what they're actually going to put here. So, so hopefully after that short break, you either saw a clip or you didn't. I'm not sure. Hopefully we found some clips of the castle because it was absolutely incredible. But I don't know if we did. So yeah, but that would have been number 6, but unfortunately not. But yeah, this is number 5. So yeah, it's basically like a tiny little lookout point, resting on that little point there. It's really tiny. So yeah, this is built on top of the birdhouse opposite the lake, which was really nice because when I built this, it was just a stop-off point. But I knew that they were building something over here. So the idea was this was going to be the main build, and then when the game released, I realised that this build wasn't going to be big enough because you needed all the crafting tools and stuff. So this one doesn't really get used much, but it is a good place to jump off and have a look around and stuff. So yeah, but this does actually go to our new build, which is number 6. Then we started building in this new area, and I knew that there was going to be something here, but I didn't realise how big it was going to be. So obviously I created this build, which was number 5, and then I realised this area is massive. I think we need to build something bigger here. Oh, we're finally getting weevils over here. This is great. I made a weevil trap. I didn't think it was going to work, but it is working, so that's amazing. I just put some mushrooms in here so that they can't they come over to have a look. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't, but yeah. So basically, I didn't have planning permission to build on these leaves. The idea was to just build like straight on top of these leaves, but I wasn't allowed to. So I started building around it. And then when the full game released, it was incredible because there was like this Barbie car right next to it and all this cool stuff. So I'm glad I decided to build here, to be honest. So I made this Twelly Welly staircase that goes up, and this was our lookout point. And at the beginning, this is all we had was some chairs, a bed, and that was it. And this was our little lookout point. So this zip line takes you from that base over there by the volcano, well, barbecue base, I call it, the barbecue base. Barbecue base to here. But yeah, this was it. This was just a little lookout point, and to us this was really high, and we were like, wow, look how high this is amazing. And I was like, now we can go higher. So we built higher, and this is now our main base because of this new area. When the full release game dropped, this whole area was dropped, and it is incredible. So now this is the main area. And basically I designed it to look like a moth, so you can see like the wings and the head. Let me go up a little bit higher to show you. Yeah, the idea was it looked like a moth or a butterfly, I suppose. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. But this was supposed to be like the biggest, not the biggest base, but like the most useful and resourceful and stuff. So we have some water droplets there and food, little crafting station. Here's the oven. Over here we've got the spinning webs, some pallets. This is the kitchen. Got an oven, jerky rack, little table, smoothie station. Again, we've got human food, fuzz and liquid food. And then over here we've got our grinder, glue station. And then in here is our chest area. So this is like the biggest one. And then obviously you can extend up the walls and stuff. But I just use these half pallets to put them on a shelf. And everything's so nice. Like you've got like termites, ants, grubs, ant lions, rare bugs, infected, mosquitoes. You know, everything's just put away so nicely. So you have bugs on this side and then flowers and things that you find on the ground and stuff on this side. Gardening, pond moss, dandelion, clover. I need a dandelion actually. Oh no, I have one. It's fine. I need to equip that. There we go. Feels safer now. Sap, acorn. And then I was going to put a roof on, but I don't think I will. I kind of like that there isn't, unless they introduce weather into the game. Developers, we'd love some snow or rain. It would be pretty crazy. Or like a windy day and things break, you know, that'd be absolutely insane. But yeah. Over here we've got like more crafting things like upgrades, globs, charcoal, pebbles, all that kind of stuff. And then weapons, armor, Smex Maiden's one. Saint and Geordie haven't really been on since the update. Not really. We've been on a bit. We tend to do like we did the Black Widow spider, and then that was fun, and we kind of grinded that out for a while. But we haven't really spent a lot of time at the base, so yeah, they haven't made a chest yet, or have they? They just didn't tell me. No, they haven't. Okay, but yeah, this is base number 6. So pretty cool. And then you go up here, up another windy ladder. I really enjoy these. I just think they look so nice, like with the little rope. They just look so clean. But this one is the highest point we've built in the game, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, because we had to build higher than the other tower. So, yeah, this one goes to the chair. This one goes back to barbecue base. This one goes to the lake. No, to the treehouse build. The treehouse build goes to the lake house build. Lake house build goes to either berry bush build over there, or it goes back to the main base, and then main base goes back to the barbecue base, and it kind of loops round. It's like a massive loop. The only thing I will do is maybe like do a zip line from here to the bush build, to like that point there, so you can go straight over there. So if you did want to grind out the brood mother from here, you can just jump on a zip line and go over there, which would be pretty cool. And then the idea is probably to make another zip line here that goes over to maybe like this tree stump, or the lawnmower or something, I don't know, but I think that would be pretty useful. Probably maybe to over this area actually. This area looks like it could be useful. I haven't got that far in the game, so maybe this would be good. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. But yeah, there are all my bases on Grounded, and I've loved every minute of it. I love the game, but I love building more, so I would say I don't think I have a favourite base, but I really enjoy this one. I just like the way it looks like a butterfly. I just think it's really pretty. And I like the storage system. And like the little rounded areas. I don't know, I just think it's like really satisfying, to be honest. Yeah, I've really enjoyed making all of the bases here on Grounded, and hopefully I can make some more, and like some cool ones. And I know they're introducing more updates all the time and introducing more things, so I'm sure that I'll be going back to bases and finishing them, and, you know, adding things and changing them and making everything into mushroom bricks so that when we do get attacked, they're like reinforced and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching, and these are all my bases on Grounded.